Thank you for taking time out of your day to do this interview. As a neighbor of Norman Bethune, how do you feel? How do you feel being the neighbor of this famous doctor?
Well, I didn't grow up here. This is her house. I grew up down the road, and I remember when it was under construction, it was a pretty big deal. To be honest, they actually didn't teach us a whole lot about him in school, surprisingly, considering his house was here. He was World War II doctor or something
Yes,
like
he
that?
was,
Yeah?
yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I know he's a pretty big deal in China and stuff. We lots of tourists over here. I mean, it's beautiful.
I really like the wall they have in there, and all the. It's been so long since I've visited. I don't remember much, but it was.
How do you feel?
Yeah, it's great. Really, it's great to see like all of the people here. They have really nice things outside there that exhibit people, and they're all just so friendly, and I really like the whole thing. It's just really cool.
Yeah. How much do you guys know about Dr. Bethune?
To my knowledge, he was a famous doctor. I believe he was a Canadian Chinese doctor, if I'm not mistaken. And he had a huge part to play in the role. I think there was something in particular he had done. I don't remember what exactly it was, but I do know he had done something like it was well celebrated. I can't quite remember though. It's been years.
Yeah. So in China, he was one doctor of 13 million people, and then he would be on the front lines in order to serve these people, these Chinese soldiers in World War II.
Oh, crazy!
He was a surgeon, and then he dedicated his life to this craft. He died because of an infection during surgery, and this is his cause of death. He died pretty young, at the age of 45, 46. Yeah, so he dedicated his life to this craft.
That's crazy.
How long have you guys been living here?
I'd say probably like 2-3-ish years, recently-ish, but not a pretty long time.
I just moved back from Hamilton. I grew up in a house not far from here, but I've been living in Hamilton the last year.
Yeah, it must be crazy with all these tourists running around in your neighborhood.
I mean, it's actually pretty common. Again, we grew up in the area, so we're pretty used to seeing the tourists, right, when it comes to the season. Lots of tourists come in and everything. Just get to see them a lot, yeah.
Yeah. It must be a beautiful place here in the summer, isn't it?
Well,
Let's take a look over there. Let's take a look there.
That's Ivysaur from Pokemon.
Yeah, come.
Cool.
Let's take a look.
Do you know how to draw?
Yes. So I haven't been drawing as long. I started in grade 8. I don't have any of my stuff out here right now. This is all her stuff right now, but yes, I do that stuff too.
Maybe we can get some more stuff next time. Well, can you talk about most of the drawings you've done?
Yeah, so I do some ceramic stuff here, and a lot of my art pieces are done on mythology or just past stuff. A lot of it is also abstract, so this one here is an abstract piece, more about how I was feeling than about the end product. This one's a more thoughtful one, right? There's the mystery aspect, and it's just there's a lot of concept into it. And then this one I'm really proud of. It's an etching, so you carve glass, and then you have ink, and you press it into the ink, and then you put a background through.
Wow. What do we have here?
So this is
It's Totoro.
Yeah, exactly. I haven't seen it yet, but I love
Wanna
Studio
come closer?
Ghibli. I've seen what? Howl's Moving Castle. I love that one. Yeah, Ponyo. I love Ponyo. Ponyo was the first one I watched. But I had just done a sketch of him and just ended up turning it into a canvas at one point in time. And then Bill Cipher. I don't know if you've ever seen Gravity Falls. It's a kid show. I really liked it. So this one's a little bit creepier. I definitely have more of a creepy art style, but
Wow, it's very beautiful.
thank you.
大哥，我现在有10块钱，
So he
加
has
币
he has
10块钱，
he has
你
$10
看看
and then
能
what
送
can
给
you
我
buy
什么？
here?
$10.
10块
Okay.
钱，能送给我什么？我有10块钱，
You can buy one of the smaller frames for $10.
Or this one
哪个
too.
可以给我？
少一些的。
Yeah, this.
就是哪一10块钱给我哪一个？
Pardon?
你可以
你可以选这些小的。
我选几个？一个，
耶
只能选一个。
对。
啊，10块钱只能选一个。哪个是你的作品？
So which one is yours?
This, and this.
然后这3个。这是什么？
Dinosaur
是个 Pokemon，
啥意思？
是一种，
小动物。
对对，
这是什么？ 个
What's that?
Cornwall.
你喜欢哪个？
It's
我
from
更喜欢那个。
我喜欢那个。那我们就买一个这
Do you
个。
remember what it's called?
这幅对吧？这幅好看。
那一幅。
这幅好啊，那我就拿这幅了啊。然后我给你
So
钱。
do you want like hand him the art?
Ah.
The
So
artwork?
he wants these
Yeah,
two?
he wants the Bulbasaur. I think one is fine.
Okay, one.
Yeah.
张，啊，还有一张，还有一张，两张。Okay, thank you,
Thank you.
thank you,
So
Thank you.
thank you.
thank you so much for your time, and then we are super fond of you that you live beside the great Norman Canoe. Let's go grab a photo.
这个，再来一张这个。来，对。啊，有这个建筑背景。
等一下，再来一个，来
对
，OK。